In today's turbulent job market, securing employment has become a formidable challenge for many. Amidst the confusion surrounding the current state of the United States economy, one question lingers: what exactly is its condition? Despite boasting numerous large employers and Fortune 500 companies, reports of widespread layoffs only compound the dilemma for job seekers. Meanwhile, the narrative presented by the Biden administration and mainstream media paints a rosy picture, touting low unemployment rates and robust job growth. Yet, a glaring disparity emerges between this official narrative and the stark reality faced by everyday Americans. How are citizens to discern the truth amidst such conflicting accounts? Recently released employment figures for February, dubbed by some as the most ludicrous in history, further muddy the waters. While the administration claims a net gain of 275,000 jobs, a closer examination reveals a troubling decline of 560,000 native-born workers during the same period. Such incongruities sow doubt and deepen the skepticism of those grappling with joblessness. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like below this video. Expanding the scope to a 3-month period unveils an even bleaker picture, with a staggering 2.4 million native-born workers vanishing from the workforce. This alarming trend underscores the pressing need for a reality check regarding the true plight of the American workforce. Compounding matters, the Biden administration's immigration policies exacerbate the situation, fueling a crisis at the southern border and flooding the market with cheap labor. As the administration champions its political agenda, prioritizing immigration over the needs of American workers, the disconnect between rhetoric and reality becomes painfully evident. It's high time for a recalibration of priorities, with a renewed focus on supporting and empowering American workers. The dissemination of misleading statistics only serves to further erode trust in government institutions. In the quest for truth and transparency, American workers deserve nothing less than unwavering advocacy and genuine solutions. There's a growing suspicion that the Bureau of Labor Statistics might be tinkering with the numbers to cast the administration in a favorable light, or perhaps employing flawed methodologies in their job growth calculations. Either way, transparency and accuracy are paramount, and the American people deserve nothing less than the unvarnished truth about the state of the economy and the job market. The claim by the BLS that 1.2 million foreign-born workers were added in February raises eyebrows, especially amidst ongoing layoffs and business struggles. It's a tough sell to believe that such a massive influx occurred in a single month when the ground reality suggests otherwise. The call for greater transparency and precision in data reporting is not unwarranted, as painting an overly optimistic picture with faulty statistics serves no one. The narrative pushed by the Biden administration and the media, suggesting a labor shortage necessitating high levels of immigration, doesn't withstand scrutiny. Recent statistics reveal February saw the highest number of layoffs since the Great Recession, particularly hitting hard in technology and finance sectors. The echoes of 2009's economic turmoil ring loud, signaling troubling times ahead. It's high time for the Biden administration to confront the challenges facing American workers head-on. The glaring disparity between official rhetoric and the grim reality on the ground is disconcerting. Rather than glossing over the struggles of countless Americans, acknowledging and addressing these issues is imperative. By mischaracterizing those not currently working as simply not in the labor force, the government obscures the true extent of unemployment. February's unemployment figures may seem promising at first glance, but when considering the vast number of individuals not actively seeking employment, the picture becomes more nuanced and more concerning. It's time to peel back the layers of deception and confront the harsh realities facing American workers. The grand total of over 101.6 million Americans not currently working is staggering. highlighting the widespread challenges in finding employment in today's economy. It's concerning how this statistic is divided to artificially lower the unemployment rate, underscoring the need for the Biden administration and the BLS to present accurate and transparent data on the economic landscape and job market. Putting these figures into context by comparing them to historical data, the current situation appears even more dire. During the Great Recession, the number of non-working Americans never surpassed 90 million, whereas today it far exceeds that threshold. This disparity underscores the ongoing instability in the economy, with American workers bearing the brunt of the fallout. Adding to the strain is the rapidly rising cost of living, outpacing wage growth and placing further pressure on households across the nation. Factors such as inflation, lockdowns, government debt, and spending contribute to this predicament, exacerbating the financial stress experienced by families. The housing market exemplifies this crisis, with prices soaring to unprecedented levels even in smaller communities like Bozeman, Montana. A town of just 56,000 residents now sees average home prices surpassing $1 million, despite lacking any extraordinary appeal. This phenomenon underscores the widespread unaffordability plaguing housing markets nationwide, a consequence of years of economic mismanagement and regulatory burdens. In the midst of a pandemic and ongoing employment challenges, the desperation for affordable living options is palpable. The demand for even modest accommodations highlights the dire need for systemic reforms to address the root causes of these economic disparities. Here we are, grappling with the consequences of years of reckless money printing and government interference in the housing market, and the outlook grows grimmer, patriots. Even if you're fortunate enough to have a job, the reality is harsh. Your paycheck is dwindling. Reports reveal that nearly half of US companies slashed pay for certain positions in 2023, with no end in sight to this downward trend. While the cost of living skyrockets, wages stagnate or decline, setting the stage for the decimation of the middle class. The wealthy elites and those in power remain untouched by this storm, profiting while the rest of America struggles to make ends meet. Government officials sit comfortably in Congress, drawing hefty salaries, while ordinary citizens are squeezed into tiny homes, fighting just to survive. This is not governance, it's a travesty. The labor market is still tight, but is also showing some signs of slackening. The Federal Reserve hiked interest rates 11 times since March 2022 in an effort to bring down inflation, which is expected to eventually lead to a higher unemployment rate. However, the Fed has slowed down. The central bank paused rates at its meetings in June, September, November, December, and January, and the Fed has indicated it will likely cut interest rates in 2024. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like below the video for more videos. Thank you for watching.